Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we talk about games in all its ultra-wide goodness. My name is Ice, and today, oh baby, we are gonna be talking about Back for Blood. Yes sir, we are gonna be looking at things we like and things we don't like, and of course how this game looks and feels in good old 21:9. Oh, and by the way, before we start, I'd like to invite you to our little YouTube family by clicking subscribe and join our Discord where we hang out and play games, chat, and chill. Alright, so I'm gonna be breaking down this video into Ultrawide Support, the graphics, audio design, the gunplay and combat, the gameplay loop, and give you an overall rating about the game. So, when it comes to Ultrawide Support, as you might have expected or seen in the footage being a recent release in 2021, this game features an almost perfect implementation of Ultrawide Support. Now I say almost because even though this game supports native 21:9 resolutions, there are still some elements in the game that are sadly stuck at 16:9. This is somehow, well, for some of us on Ultrawide, immersion breaking every time I see black bars on the sides or HUD elements not covering the whole screen, but it doesn't really interfere with the game that much. The mission select screen, however, and the customization screens all perfectly fit in 21:9, with faded vignette effects and HUD elements still sticking in 16:9. Graphics, on the other hand, are really good in both cutscenes and in-game sequences. It kinda reminds me of the cinematic look of Far Cry 6, with the gunplay feel of the new Modern Warfare games. I'm able to get at least 60 FPS on a resolution of 2560 by 1080 with the GTX 1060 Mini. I like how this game's pretty well optimized with no stutters and lag spikes even on my old system. Even though I play on medium settings, the game is still playable on high at around 50 FPS on average. Now the sound really takes you in the world of Back 4 Blood. The ambience and the reverb are just amazing to listen to, with random growls of hungry zombies, or ridden I should say, constantly screeching and mumbling in the background. You really get that feeling like you're surrounded, which I think is the goal of this game, especially when you play with 7.1 surround sound.
He's almost close.
One of my father's friends lived here. Back when he still had. That'll teach you.
Satisfying.
Can I take this?
Nothing to worry about.
Shit, spit.
It's all over me.
Thanks. Oh, you got the bat. Yeah.
Trash mobs are mine.
Oh,
That's not a trash mob.
that guy.
That's not a trash mob.
Right as you said that. Again.
It was like
Every time.
yeah. Going hand in hand with the look and sound design is the gunplay and combat. I just love it in this game. The guns are punchy and heavy, but feels snappy and responsive at the same time. The weapon animations with attacks and reloads are emphasized with a subtle motion blur that gives you the feeling of snappiness and urgency. You know me, I just love it when a game has amazing gunplay, oh man. Now let's talk about the basic gameplay loop. So I've only played this game for a few days since it was on sale recently on Steam. We all know the predecessors was the legendary Left 4 Dead games. But what they did so right in this one was giving players a progression system, in this case cards and items that you can actually get by playing the game more and not relying on microtransactions. Not to mention you're also able to unlock various outfit sets and also individual pieces of clothing from head, body, and legs to make your cleaner stand out. And while we're at the topic of gameplay mechanics, this game, however, is not without its share of flaws. One frustrating feature I would like changed in this game is the lack of the ability to swap different attachments from guns you pick up or buy. There have been countless times where you get a basic gun with an awesome attachment, then later find a better gun with no attachments at all. You can't carry over your scopes, your grips, laser sights, or even magazines to the new one, which is really a bummer in my opinion. The next few things I'm gonna say are actually not that important, but they do, however, seem like a missed opportunity for something to add to the game. In the main camp where you start out before you set out for missions, you can practice in the gun range where players can play around with guns to do damage tests and most of the time play PvP for a bit and unwind. In this same camp, there's a boxing ring where players can just duke it out with fistfights, but this ring doesn't support a damage system like the one in the gun range, which is a missed opportunity. It would have been so much fun to play around here and to be able to knock your friends out in a friendly brawl or two. So in this game you can just hop in, get cars you use for making builds, gain supplies, the in-game currency to get more cars and items which lets you play more efficiently on higher difficulties, and it's just so much fun. It's simple, it's fun, it's a hell of a good time with friends. And if you don't have friends, it's one way to make friends because you play co-op and the community is just chill and fun. And did I say fun? Yeah, I said fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. Plus it's cross-play, so yeah. So my overall thoughts, would I recommend this game? Yep. It's a good game for FPS veterans and newcomers alike. It's good for the casual break time or the hardcore heavy grinders out there. So I guess that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh yeah, we finally made it. Yeah.
I knew it.